What's going on, guys? It's BryneGaming here, and we're back in the video. Today I'm going to be doing a super simple Final Cut Pro tutorial for you guys. So I did do a download tutorial for free on my channel. That will be linked below and at the end of the video as an annotation, so you guys can go ahead and click that. So basically, in this video, I'm going to be doing a real quick demonstration for beginners on how to use Final Cut Pro 10 on Mac and how to make a simple YouTube video using it. So let's jump straight into the video. So first off, this area down here is your work plane, essentially. Up here you have different videos that you have imported to the application. So I have this gameplay, and I have this MW2 gameplay, as well as this Black Ops 3 gameplay. Then I have my different intros. So basically, you can go ahead and import them using this button here, and then just selecting different things from your Mac, or you could just go ahead and click and drag from the desktop or wherever into this work plane here. So you just go ahead and drop this in here. So transform, crop, distort, stabilization, and rolling shutter. So there's different options. I'm not going to get into all of those because this is just a beginner. You don't really need to always use those. You do have this crop tool here. If you select it right there, you can just go ahead and click and resize these. This is good for if you have multiple videos overlapping. So basically, how you do in regular commentary, like I do a lot, is you import your gameplay, and you go ahead and click your cursor at the beginning of the clip window, record voiceover, and then you'll have this thing open here, and yours might look like this. Just go ahead and open up the advanced tab. You can name the clip or the audio clip whatever you want. I just keep it untitled, really no point. And then you could change the levels here. I put mine on 11, and you can go ahead and select where you want the input from. So in my case, I'll do blue snowball, and I think you could just click mono channel 1. I'm not really too sure about that, or I could use my webcam. Just really depends. So next off, we have the cutting. So say from let's go ahead and try to get 4 minutes here. So if I just go ahead and stop, or 5 minutes, I mean, if I go and stop it right about at 5 minutes, close enough for me. I just get it right exact. So you can use the arrows to move 1 full millisecond. So that was actually a pretty lucky care package. You got a chopper gunner from that. So when you're at the place you want to go ahead and cut, you could go up to here, click this little arrow, go down to blade, or the zoom tool, which you could zoom in if you want. That's just kind of getting off topic here, but you could go ahead and select these different things. And position is just your regular pointer tool. Actually no, that's select, my bad. So trim tool, that's just your little sort of trimming clips, but blade is what you're gonna need for cuts. So go ahead and just click to cut. Say I want to cut there, click A to switch back to my select tool. It actually tells you the keybinds for each of these. So blade is B, select is A. So once you have your clip selected, just go ahead and right click, and you can click you can just have all of these different options that if you want to sort of mess around with that, or just click the delete key on your keyboard, not the delete like the backspace, and that will go ahead and get rid of it. Or you can just go ahead and click Command Z to bring it back if you wanted that clip back. So Command Z will always go back in time. So if I go ahead and make a cut here, as you guys can see that little line, if I go and just click Command Z, line goes away. So real quick undo option. Next off, say you want to add a title, go ahead and click this T up here. You have all these different title types. I normally just do the basic title here, click and drag to wherever you want it. Say I want it right there. Then over here in your inspect, you'll get these different font options, glow, outline, face, etc. So you just go ahead and click in this box, and you can change it to say whatever you want. So I can just put it YouTube test, and So you could go ahead and mess around with that. Be careful using 3D text. Your computer might not be able to handle it. Mine actually does not let me do, well, it lets me, but it says I don't require the recommended specs. So watch out for that. If you want to add just an overlay, like my face cam overlay here, I normally start it at the beginning of the clip. You can do it, however you want. It doesn't just have to be like this style of overlay. Really, whatever you want. And then you could just go ahead and drag it out for the entire clip, and then it will have your title here as well. So then you'll have all of those playing. So if you wanna just sort of highlight there, and it will resize. If you want to zoom in and out, other than using this zoom tool, you can just hold Command and tap the plus or tap the minus. So plus is zoom in, minus is zoom out. So and then you could use this bar on the bottom to slide over. Another thing, if you want music or photos, you can just sort of click here, and then you got your photo library, and then different iTunes or sound effects if you have them. So going back to this regular one, yeah. So if you want to add a face cam, if you have the file, like you recorded the face cam, I normally just use Photo Booth and use a webcam to record my face if I'm not using like ScreenFlow. Because ScreenFlow actually has a built-in mechanic, I believe. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it does. So you could go ahead and just drag in your file. I'm just gonna use this intro because I don't actually have a face cam already recorded. So just drag it in on the top, and then click over it. So then it's whatever's on top. So if I click and drag this below my other clip, it'll be below it. So whatever, the higher something is, the higher on top of the clip it is, I guess. So if I have it in the middle here, it's not so if I have it in the middle here, it will so the overlay will be above this, but then this will be above the gameplay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all the way in the top, so I can go ahead and do that. Hold on, put this here. I could even put that up there if I really wanted, and have all these. So now I'm going to, if you want to resize this, just select it. Well, you have to make sure this red thing is over it, so then you can see it here. Make sure the clip is selected. Click this here, and you'll get these little boxes. If you click this one, it'll just change the proportionality and get really messed up. So just go ahead and click from the corner here. You might accidentally click that, which you do not want, because you're actually just resizing the window. You want to resize the actual photo, so you can use any of those ones. Just make sure you click in the right spot, and then you can get it to whatever size you want. I normally try to get it pretty close to my overlay, which my overlay is actually the wrong size. So that's something I need to fix. So then you could just sort of add it there, and then click off of the crop. So now if I go ahead and play this, you can see I have the overlay over my gameplay, and then it will change. I have this show up because it happens a little bit before the face cam, and then the face cam will show up as a little video in the corner. So just a couple basic things you can do. Another thing is audio levels. So if you see this little line, if I can zoom in here, you'll see this little line right here that I'm highlighting on. That's your audio level. So if I just click on it, I can change the decibel amount. So on this intro, you could, right here is your audio levels. So as you see, sorry, just shrink that. As you can see, right here I have my audio levels. You want to keep it always in the green. Yellow is sometimes alright, but you really just want to keep it in the green. If it's in the red, you're just gonna blow your eardrums out, honestly. So right now you can see it's in the high greens, which the high greens is about what you want. As you can see, this gameplay is in the low greens, if not at all, like anything. That's because it's just gameplay, so I keep it really quiet. So you can go ahead and change that up and down. That just is going to depend on your computer speakers and how loud you recorded it at. So there's no set decibel amount that you're going to want to keep. So it's another thing you want to keep in mind. So if I go and zoom out, alrighty guys, say we are done editing. What we're going to do is go up here to File, or we can click this up here for different export options. You could just do that, or I always just go to File, Share, and then you have all these options. So you can directly upload it to YouTube. I didn't have too much success with that, so I'd suggest clicking master file. Wait for it to load a moment, and then you'll get this. So you can click here to name it. So I'll just put test, and it will be named set to the last video name you had. You go ahead and click settings, and I just keep it on Apple devices. Video codec, better quality, resolution. You want to keep this at your monitor size. So these are the size, or whatever it was recorded in. If you try to increase the quality, it'll actually decrease. So say if I recorded it in 720p and I try to increase it to HD, it's gonna actually decrease the quality because I'm trying to basically add pixels that aren't there. So you just keep it at what it was recorded at, which this was recorded at 1920 by 1080. So you can do these other things like different ones of these, but I don't know, I had the most luck with Apple devices. You can research that if you want. So once you're done here, it'll tell you the size of your file here, and everything. So go ahead and click next, and then go ahead and just name it whatever you want, wherever you want it, and then go ahead and click save. And then up here at the top, in a second, yeah, right here, you'll see it says sharing 1%. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click X because I don't want to export that. You guys, of course, will, so don't click that X. So that is all for this video. If you guys would like to see an advanced tutorial on this, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's shoot for 7 likes on this video. If this video gets 7 likes, I will do an advanced tutorial, or if a lot of people are asking for it, go ahead and click that download tutorial on your screen, and either right now or in a few seconds, to download this app, Photoshop or ScreenFlow, if you haven't already. And they're all for free tutorials, so you can download them all for free on Mac. So that's all for this video, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.